Hey guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2027.5.3.2 and a half. 3/4 and a quarter. The album, Dad AF. Rock on, gold dust woman. Okay, let's get into this video today. Happy Halloweener! Oh my God, it's Halloween! It is my favorite day of the entire year. I love Halloween so much. I am sitting inside because outside, well, I would be sitting inside always to film this video, but outside it is snowing in Indiana, and it is like 32, 33 degrees outside. It's so cold. I'm getting ready to go see my nephews trick-or-treat, and I hope that they are wearing some warm clothes because it is so cold outside. And then we are going over to our good friends for chili dinner like we do every year for Halloween, and I'm really, really excited. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Halloween wherever you are. Put on a scary movie. Do something fun. It's Halloween. It's only one time a year. Anyway, I wanted to make this video today because I was reading through the comments yesterday on the video that I made about the palette reveal and things like that, and I kind of wanted to just put some thoughts out, and I wanted to really see what you guys thought about some things. One of the things I have to say that I really, really love is that you guys in the comment sections are really kind and are able to have your opinions without fighting with one another, which I absolutely love. And it makes it really fun for me to go in there and read the comments, and it's really like sitting in a room and having a discussion with people. So thank you for your, well thought out comments. It feels like a conversation in the comment section, so thank you. And I'm gonna ask that you do the same today because I really wanna know what you guys think. So the first thing I wanna talk about is, well, I'm gonna talk about the future of Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson after the series, and also what maybe is coming in the next couple, days, or the next couple episodes of the series. But I also have kind of some speculation about Jeffree Star after the series is over, and maybe what this is a setup for. I could be wrong, but I think it's a very smart plan if it's the case. So anyway, I was reading the comments yesterday, and in regards to the drama, people were saying, I would say it was literally kind of split half and half. That like half of the people were saying in the comment section that they did not owe us to talk about the drama from Dramageddon 2, that there was no reason for them to talk about it, and that Shane had come out on an Instagram story and he had said, what do you want more of, the drama or the beauty side of it, and things like that. And a lot of people were saying like they didn't want the drama, it wasn't necessary, and they didn't owe it to us. Which I think that statement is really interesting when you talk about an artistic endeavor. Nobody that is doing any kind of creative or an artistic endeavor owes us anything, right? But then the other half of the people were saying, well, he did put it in the trailer. It was a part of the trailer at the end. So a lot of people are just watching it because they're waiting for that. In fact, there was one comment that I wanted to read. Hold on, I think I screenshotted it. Let me see if I did. Because I thought it was an interesting statement what they said. Oh shoot, where is it? Well, basically, I don't have the comment anymore, but basically what they said was, because of the trailer at the end showing Tati and James Charles and them sitting around watching some video, we don't know what that video is, that a lot of the people have continued to watch each episode thinking, is this gonna be the one where they address the drama? Is this gonna be the one where they address the drama? So I don't know, and a lot of people were like, yeah, it needs to be in there. Like, if this is a year in the life, whatever, even though it has, nothing to do really with the beauty world, but it does. It's the backside of the beauty world. It's the drama that goes along with it and all that kind of stuff. So, and the interesting thing is that, drama channels, talk on Twitter, all that kind of stuff about when palettes come out is always a huge part of any release. Like, there's always, all these reviews that are done. Drama channels are making videos about it. People are talking about it on Twitter. And in fact, people are talking a lot about this palette. And again, it is really split, it seems to me, when I read the comments, 50-50. So, but before I get into that, I do want to say, do you guys think that the drama needs to be addressed, or do you think it doesn't need to be addressed? I mean, inappropriate to the series. Like, I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm going to put a poll up right here. Do you think the drama needs to be addressed, or do you not think it does? And this isn't about they don't owe it to us. It's talking about in context to the series, okay? Do you believe that the drama should be in there? And I think it's a fair question to ask. So put it in there, and if you have further things you want to say about it, put it in the comment section below. The next thing I want to say is that there's been a lot of talk about this palette since it's been revealed. I've seen it on Twitter, like, be talked about nonstop, right? And a lot of people are saying that they're not happy with the color scheme of this palette. I mean, there are tons of people, and this is, again, I would say it's like 50-50. It probably is more, I would say 60-40, 60 in favor of the palette, 40 of people that are saying that they don't like the palette. But, you know, a lot of people are saying, I'm going to buy this palette no matter what. I love it. It's beautiful. I can't wait to make looks with it, on and on and on. But then there are a lot of people, and a lot of people that really are critical when it comes to makeup, that are saying, this isn't the prettiest palette. It really isn't the most usable palette. It doesn't really make a lot of sense from, you know, color scheme and things like that. So I want to know what you guys think about that. Like, you know, do you think that it is, do you like the palette? Do you not like the palette? And not just like, I like it because it's Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, but like the palette alone. If you took Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson away from it, would you like it? Because, again, a lot of people in the comment sections were saying things like, you know, even if Shane put out some, I think one person said, even if Shane put out some palette that was like all, you know, pink, black, and white polka dots, people, it would literally still sell out. You know, it's not about the palette, it's about Shane's name attached to it. So then what you're talking about is fandom. You're not talking about makeup, you're talking about fandom. And I almost kind of wonder then, you know, like if Shane was really gonna go in and do an objective point of view, I think he wanted to go in and see the process, which I think the fact that we got to see Shane's excitement with all of it, and the merch, and, you know, the buying of or how many palettes they're gonna buy and put out and all that kind of stuff. I think getting to see it firsthand, first time, like, it was like the first time somebody's done this from Shane's point of view, made it so much more exciting than if it had just gone in and he had just shown like how Jeffree Star does it. So I think coming from his point of view is really, really exciting, right? But it really isn't necessarily, you know, like, it is more about the fandom, because people that are going to buy it typically are people that love Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, if that makes sense, or people that have been watching the series. At least I think, you know, I don't know necessarily a lot of people that, you know, if they don't know anything about Jeffree Star or Shane Dawson, they saw the palette, that they would be like, that is a palette that I have to have, you know? And I would just be interested to know what you guys think in the comment section below about that. I will be buying the palette. People have been asking, okay? I will be on the computer tomorrow at 10 a.m., okay? Well, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time. But I will be on the computer, hopefully buying one for myself and one to give away in some kind of giveaway. And I also want to get one that I'm a very special, I'm going to show one on my video, and then that will be the one that I have a very special person that I'm going to be giving that to, so that I know is really, really excited about this palette, but then I'm going to do one as a giveaway if I can get to. But I also want the lip balm. When I saw, so Shane put on his Instagram story last night, it was really cute. He was going through this box of all the products, and he showed every single product that he is like in the line. And he has a lip balm that is root beer. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So I want the lip gloss and I want the lip balm personally for me, but I will probably be buying several of the products. So anyway, you know, also just to support Shane, you know, because I think this is a really cool endeavor that he's doing. Not that he needs my support, it's going to sell out. But anyway, so there was, and I try to support all of the beauty influencers, most of the beauty influencers. When products come out, I try to buy them and, you know, do a giveaway or something like that. So anyway, that was that a lot of people, you know, were really split on what they thought about the palette. And in fact, I saw a lot of people arguing about it on Twitter, where one person would say, I just really don't like this color palette, and then somebody else would come out and say, how dare you say that? Okay, it's a makeup eyeshadow palette, okay? We don't need to ruin friendships over this. I'm just saying, okay? So there was that. You know, and then I was thinking a lot about, you know, what's going to happen in the next couple episodes and what's going to happen after. And yesterday I was talking about, like, if they do address the drama, when is it going to happen? You know, and I really thought that it probably would have happened in episode 4 or 5 chronologically, but also because then they could have the release of the palette. They wouldn't have to deal with the drama after that or whatever, you know? But it's interesting to me that it was in the trailer. Somebody also said they haven't shown the scene where somebody is outside of Ryland and Shane's house. And they're like looking outside like, who is it? Who is it? That was also kind of like hinted out in the Jake Paul series too. And then I think that was kind of downplayed. So I don't know, like, is this going to be in this series too? We haven't seen that yet. So some people were speculating about other things that were in the trailer that we haven't seen yet either. And I don't know about that. I do know, like, this is the thing I was thinking about, was yesterday I was thinking, okay, when they came out and they said this is a 9-part series, they hadn't filmed all of that yet already, right? And Shane even said, or Jeffree even said yesterday, that they were still filming. So the whole series has not been filmed yet. That being said, how do you know it's going to be a 9-part series? How would you not know that it was going to be a 14-part series? You might want to include more things in it. So I'm not even sure necessarily that this will only be a 9-part series. It could be bigger than that. It could be longer. We don't know, you know? I would be excited, you know, to see if they included all kinds of things. I am really excited about seeing the background story of the launch and things like that. But, you know, in looking at where the drama was going to be, if it was going to be, I don't know. Was it going to be the Morgan episode, and that's why all of that was in there? Did they decide not to do that? Is there legal? I don't know. You know, it is what it is. And like I said yesterday, I don't really care if the drama's not in there, but if they're going to put it in a trailer, like a trailer for a movie, I mean, can you imagine seeing something in a trailer for a movie, and then you go to the movie because of that, and you get there and you're like, that scene was never even there? Because a lot of people, okay, I know a lot of people are watching this just for the beauty part of it, but a lot of people are watching it for the drama. Let's just be for real. A lot of people are, right? So, you know, it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, I don't care if it necessarily is in there, but I do hope that they address whether or not, like, or address why they didn't. Like, just put some statement at the end of an episode and say, certain things that we were going to cover in this episode, we decided not to because of, you know, outside issues or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even have to be that deep. So anyway, I was thinking about what's going to happen, you know, in the next couple episodes. And like I said, I think episode 7 will be the launch. I think episode 8 will be like afterwards. Now what do we do? Ordering more. What do we do going forward from here? And episode 9 will be the wrap up of the whole series. I think that's what will happen if it is only 9 episodes. I don't really think they're going to address the drama. And if they are, it probably would have to be in the next episode. It would have to be in episode 7, which then means the launch would be episode 8 and the tie-up would be episode 9. So I don't know. If they're going to do drama, it's going to have to be in the next episode, because the last 2, you wouldn't, because then it would feel like the whole series was about that, and I don't think Shane wants to do that. So anyway, I was thinking about what's going to happen after this, right? I do not believe that Shane Dawson is going to be the next makeup guru of the world, right? And what I mean by that is I don't think that he's going to come out and put palette after palette after palette after palette. Like, I think this is going to be like a one deal kind of thing. Like, I think he's going to do this, and it'll stay out there, and they'll keep on, you know, selling them, and people can buy them down the road. But I don't think that he's going to do, like, 3 more palettes. I don't believe that. I think this was for him experiencing this whole thing. And then I think what Shane will do is he'll probably take 6 to 9 months off. This has been a year that he's been doing this, right? So I think he'll take 6 to 9 months off, if not a year, and then he'll go on to the next project of whatever that is. And I don't think that it'll have to do with Jeffree Star, and I don't think that it'll have to do with makeup. I think it'll have to do with something completely different. So anyway, Jeffree Star, though, I was thinking about this, and I was like sitting there last night, and I was like, after I had said in my video yesterday, you know, it was interesting to me because they didn't go in the background and show like the formulas and whatever. And, you know, I was talking to a friend of mine that basically explained to me that you kind of just have like a base that you go in, and then you can like, you know, tweak things up and down. We can like put, you know, sparkles or all this kind of stuff. My friend Tanya, she just loves to say the word sparkles when it comes to like glitter eyeshadow palettes. But you can like, you know, put sparkles in it, or make it more matte, or make it more this or whatever, right? And so I was sitting there and I was thinking about that, and I was thinking to myself, you know, does Jeffree Star want to recreate, kind of like, not really recreate, but do kind of a little bit of what Morphe is doing, where Morphe has like all of these palette collaborations, you know, with Jaclyn Hill and James Charles and Jeffree Star. Jeffree could do the same thing, right? And basically the series kind of serves as a blueprint for showing a very well-run machine. I mean, we've seen the staff that he has that is just absolutely incredible and knows what they're doing. He's literally shown anybody, Jenna Marbles or whoever, okay? Like, I mean, anybody could come to him and be like, I want to do a palette. Or he could go to them and say, I want to do a palette, or do you want to do a palette with me? And this is how it'll be, and this is what the cut will look like, and whatever. Now, of course, it probably wouldn't be as amped up as Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's palette, but people would still want to purchase it, right? Especially if they knew that it was coming from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So is that what Jeffree Star is going to do? Is this going to be the next big thing? Is that Jeffree Star is going to do a lot of collaborations with people, or pick like 2 a year that would be like just really genius for him to do? You know, I mean, I think that would be really, really smart going forward as a businessman. And then he would become this, I mean, he's already this huge indie brand, but he could take it to the next level, right? And he could be doing, you know, he could himself put out 2 a year, like a spring and a holiday collection, and then have 3 other collaborations with people and have 5 a year, and he could just sit back and bankroll, as well as doing something that he absolutely loves, which is makeup, you know? And then focus his YouTube channel on what he wants to do over there, which is reviews and his personal life and things like that. I'm kind of wondering if that's not the direction that he's going to go in, you know? If we're going to start seeing a lot of Jeffree Star Cosmetics collaborations with other YouTubers, not just Shane Dawson, and this was kind of the blueprint to show people, this is what it would look like if you came to me. Now, most of them wouldn't go in, and he would just let them, you know, like not have to put any cash forward, because I think he knew, showing this in a series and it being Shane Dawson and stuff like that, that he was going to make his money back, right? But I think with most people, they'd have to put a certain percentage down, like he said that they would do, right? So going forward, it's going to be really interesting to see if this is his new business model and this is what he's going to do in the future. I think it would be smart if he did that, and I think it would also, you know, diversify Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and then he also has killer merch. So let's say if you sell somebody on this idea of doing a palette, and then we already saw that he redid their merch, and the merch is like fantastic, right? So then you have somebody that is doing their merch and all of their makeup stuff with Jeffree Star, and it's like, he's like a one-stop shop, you know what I mean? You can get everything that you want done through Jeffree Star Cosmetics and Killer Merch. He handles all of it on the back end, and then you just get to sit over here. I mean, it's really, really smart if that's what he's doing going forward. So I don't know. We'll have to see. What do you guys think is going to happen next for Jeffree and Shane? I don't believe that that Shane's going to do another Jeffree Star series. That would be his 3rd one, and I don't know what he would do that would be completely different. You know, I don't know. The wedding of Jeffree Star? The wedding? Yeah, I mean, that would be interesting, you know? But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I will say this, that the fact that they were both talking about getting married in the series was not missed on me. I still am like holding out. Like, did one of them get married or something in this series and we don't know, and they're going to show that at some point? That would be kind of fun if that were the case. But, you know, anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you're having a fantastic Halloween. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.